The Guam Department of Public Health and Social Services Breastfeeding Action Team will be celebrating World Breastfeeding Week 2021 from August 1st to August 7th. This year's theme is Protect Breastfeeding, a shared responsibility. Every day we will have some special advocates and professionals talk about, well, anything breastfeeding. Our special guest today will introduce what the Leche League is all about, talk a little bit about our Guam chapter, and how we can protect breastfeeding. Let's welcome our special guest for Day 3 of World Breastfeeding Week.
Hello and happy World Breastfeeding Week. My name is Nicolle and I'm a Leche League Leader here on Guam. I'd like to tell you a little bit about what is Leche League. So Leche League is an international nonprofit organization now in its 65th year, and it was founded in the States by a group of breastfeeding mothers who found that when they got together and supported each other, that they all did much better overall in meeting their breastfeeding goals. And so that grew, and it now is an organization all over the world, including here on Guam. And what we do is provide breastfeeding information and support to breastfeeding families. All of that is provided through Leche League Leaders. Who are Leche League Leaders? We are volunteers accredited by Leche League to provide breastfeeding resources. We all have breastfed our own children, including this one, and we help by, one of the big things we do is we run monthly meetings where families can get together. We share some teaching on a breastfeeding topic and answer questions. How can we help? We're available anytime a pregnant or breastfeeding person has questions about breastfeeding or related parenting concerns. We are on hand to listen, help you work through issues. Sometimes people contact us and they're not really sure what the question is or what the problem is, but they know they need help. So we'll work through things with you and help share information. Our goal is not to give you advice, but to give you enough information and resources that you can make a conclusion on your own about what the best choice is for you and your family. We really believe that you are the expert on your baby, so we just help you figure out what works best by sharing research, current information, what's worked well for other families in the past, that sort of thing. This year's theme for World Breastfeeding Week is Protect Breastfeeding, a shared responsibility. So how can we protect breastfeeding? So as leaders, we really try with Leche League to empower moms and breastfeeding parents with information and support, making sure they're aware of what is available to them. Breastfeeding is natural, but by no means easy, and we always advocate that you seek help when you need it, and it's always helpful to know where to go for help before you need that help. So we're here to help educate the families and the community as well on the needs of breastfeeding families and how to provide an environment where breastfeeding can be successful. We like to make sure we meet people where they're at, so whatever your goal might be, even if you're not too sure of that goal, but again, you know you need some help, we'll meet you where you are and work with you to find a solution that works for you and your baby in this circumstance. So the help we provide is free. Again, we're volunteers. There's no cost to reach out to us to get help. We really hope that folks will take advantage of that to get the support they need. There's no reason that you shouldn't be able to meet the goals you have with the right tools available to you. As far as protecting breastfeeding out in the greater community, we as breastfeeding parents can protect breastfeeding by normalizing the experience of breastfeeding. So breastfeeding in public places, breastfeeding around family, just making it an everyday part of life, just feeding your baby wherever. And it may seem intimidating, or maybe it seems like no big deal, but the goal is that it's just something we do. Feeding the baby is a necessity. So we can protect breastfeeding by making it part of their everyday experience. And members of the community can protect breastfeeding by, even if you're not a breastfeeding person, by providing space for comfortable breastfeeding for families. For if you're an employer, you can make sure you have protections in place that breastfeeding employees can express milk should they choose to while they're at work, providing a clean, safe environment for them to do those things, and being welcoming of breastfeeding in all spaces. So here on Guam, we have the Nanay and Pakan Act, which is the Mother and Child Act, which protects breastfeeding. You are welcome to breastfeed anywhere you have a legal right to be. So as a community, we can protect breastfeeding by continuing to be welcoming of it and make it a normalized thing. So if you ever find yourself in a place where you need support for breastfeeding, we encourage families to look into it already during pregnancy. Even if you're beyond that and you're already in the thick of it and struggling and need help, we encourage you to reach out to us, and we'll put the contact information for the Leche League of Guam in the comments of this video. Thanks for watching!